Oh. If you haven't heard already, chat, there has been news about an upcoming Retribution Paladin changes. Now we're gonna have to inhale some big copiums and hopefully they make some really good changes. Hoping that it doesn't end up like FF Paladins. I heard FF Paladins got a rework, but they're still poo-poo. But it seems like they understand what the problems are. So this is what they wrote. Shall we? Well met. Oh, yo. Before anything, chat, say hi to McConnell, of course. One of the red councils that unfortunately gave up on the light. And he is a GTA RPer. I don't know why I have this picture on my computer, but I saw it yesterday. It reminded me of McConnell, man. Anyways, let's check this out, okay? Well met. We're doing substantial rework to the Retribution Paladin talent tree in 10.0.7. Rebuilding the Retribution talent tree from ground up. Significant changes ahead. However, the talent itself will not be available in our first PTR builds, so initial testing on the PTR will be missing important context. Nonetheless, we'd like to share our major goals for Retribution with you. Button below. Retribution Paladins currently have a fairly large number of abilities, and some of these feel unnecessary. And if what the fuck was that? Why did he run at me? We're working to tone this down and have more focus to set abilities and cooldowns. Yeah, there are a few buttons that don't feel important. I think they buffed Crusader Strike by a bunch, but it still feels very weak to press. In my opinion, One Holy Power doesn't do the job for me, at least. It's like the last prior button, right? Even for Exorcism, they buffed the hell out of it, but it's still not that great. Too many buttons. Blade of Justice gives 2 Holy Power. Execution. Exorcism doesn't give anything, right? I mean, there's a lot to talk about. However, I like how they know this, okay? Stacking modifier. There are currently several talents that provide stacking bonuses, which can make a confusing and a messy playstyle that deals extremely burst damage. True. But in return, leaves you with core feeling unsatisfying and undertuned. We intend to significantly change this. We want your core abilities to feel good and powerful when used in all situations. This doesn't mean we're reducing all the element of burst damage, but we do want to make burst more purposeful and deliberate, while also allowing options to provide sustained damage. That's good. Survivability. Now this may blow your mind for the non-Red Paladin player. They always say, oh, Reds have bubble, they're insane, they have insane healing. The thing is, bubble's a 5-minute cooldown. You gotta understand that, right? It's a very strong cooldown, yes, but not against a priest. They just empty it in like a blink of an eye. And 5 minutes is too long in my opinion. Honestly, I love the lore and the bubble theme around it, but I would rather lose that. It's silly how it works. Anyways, Retribution Paladin currently have one of the highest death rate across all forms of content. I know Asmingo made a meme post saying it's not the class's fault, it's the player's fault. I wish that was true, but dude, it's really not. When you play Arena, red is always targeted. It's like, oh, who do you guys want to kill? Kill Red Paladin. You get bubble, 5-minute cooldown, the next go, they die, right? For a plate wearing class with hybrid healing, this doesn't feel right. We're looking to strengthen them with the... So I don't want to be reading with this. We're looking to strengthen them with the mixture of passive bonus and improvements to activate abilities and cooldown, while keeping a degree of challenge that result from being a melee-based spec. Yes. It's a plate-wearing class, chat. It feels way too squishy. The people that play Red Paladin will know I'm not being biased. You guys know I'm not biased. When we got the buffs for big damage, I didn't even play Arena. I made videos for 3 years saying nerf burst, right? If you don't know, there's a video called My Honest Opinion on the red changes. I covered it all. I have all my receipts. I'm not really biased, I promise. Okay. Maneuverability. We recognize that there is an issue here, and we hope to make some improvements. However, we want to make a clear expectation. Retribution Paladin should not gain the mobility of rogues. That's fine. We don't want rogues. Just bring back Long of the Law. That is 45% movement speed, and Judgment is 3-second cooldown, and put in Burden of Guilt for the slow enemy Judgment. That would be great. Utility changes. The changes that Dragonflight brought to Retribution have caused some conflict for players, forcing the Red Paladin to choose between providing benefits to their group or benefiting themselves. This choice can be interesting, but due to the way this has historically worked for Paladins, it hasn't felt right in Dragonflight. So we're looking to make changes here that allow you to feel good and improve your own damage while providing the group benefits that you're used to. We're also looking into additional utility improvements for Paladins during the 10.0.17 test cycle. We're looking forward to hearing your feedback on the above point as anything else. Wait, should I type something on the feedback? They only read feedback, right? No? Makana, you do realize like this is our final stand. What happens? Will echo through the ages. We're setting foot for the future of the Red Paladins of the community, Makana. I think we have to do this, man. We have to do one last deed, Makana. I know you have lost all hope, and you're turning into the shadow form like Uther. But you can't fall that way. They're just bitching about other classes. Look at them. Okay. Oh, where is the forum chat? Red Paladin Mobility League. Okay, dude. No matter how fast I run, I cannot run away from pain. I mean, I did see Twitter. Everyone's like crying about give us change on our class, give us change on our class. I think Red is one of the classes that really needed a revamp, as well as an enhanced shaman. I know there's a few other classes that can use a little bit of revamp, but I really feel like enhanced shaman and Red Paladins, they have been shit. And it's a confusing class. It's either you have big bursts or you don't do shit, right? It's the two classes that don't have Mortal Strike as well. Almost every class has Mortal Strike. Hunters have Mortal Strike. Demon Hunters have Mortal Strike. Even the Warlocks have Mortal Strike. You name it. Pharaoh Druids have Mortal Strike, right? It's an awkward class. And I think people can understand that. As well as, I'll make a one good improvement here. AWC, we have never seen a Red Paladin comp. Even with the huge buff that we received for the one shot, nobody plays red. You know why? They're too squishy. Too much of a risk. Way too risky. I know people always... I get tilted when I say, oh, you guys have Bubble and Insane Healing. Dude, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Bubble's a 5-minute cooldown. The healing shit when dampening kicks in. Arena's all about dampening these days. It did get better, however, I will say. But that is what I want to say. You don't see Red Paladins in the AWC chat. There was 0. This new one they did, there was 0 Red Paladins from what I heard. The healing is insane. The healing is not insane. I would actually lose Word of Glory for Sacred Shield. I'd rather have a button I press and I have a shield around me instead of wasting 3 holy powers
Savix, can you
to
unban
heal
me?
up.
PLS McConnell banned me frown.
Why did you get banned? Let me see what you did, okay? Macaque. Okay, can you promise me not to say macaque? McConnell's a good friend of mine. He's a cool guy. Can I talk about the thing in that other... McConnell, let me tell you what, okay? When they call you macaque, I think they're doing it because they like you. It's kind of like my viewers, when they love me, the people that love me the most, which I don't like, right? They like say hi to me on another stream in a toxic way. It's like, little bro, that's not how you greet people, man. You know? I call him Muck Chad. Don't be rude. I promise. Okay, he promised he won't. Next time he says we'll permaban him, okay? I'm sorry, Makana. See, he apologized, Makana. You see this? He's from EU. He's from EU, dude. You gotta understand. EU people have a different way of bantering. I understood that. Because I have a lot of EU viewers. All his messages were his pillow. Yeah. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. 27 log just claimed in Death Ridge. Yeah, there's a lot of people dying in the Death Ridge. Wait, did he reply? Yeah. I'm crazy. Oh wait, I could talk about the dragon slaying event? Do we have a date for that? Chad, Makana invited me to Dungeons and Dragon big content event. And there's gonna be a lot of cool paladins there, such as Makana, myself, and some other people, of course. And I don't know what the set dates are, but Makano and this other person that I have not remembered the name of, they've been preparing this for a while. And there was this how do I call it? They gave me this book to read about Dungeons and Dragons. It has like 80 pages. I straight up told Makano, yo, I don't know if I can read this. Can you explain to me? Yeah, my weakness is reading, okay? That's my weakness. I was like, dude, should I train or like play with someone else? I don't want to ruin your game, man. You know? It's all good. Okay. If you ever want to like call me and explain to me anything so I can like prep up, you can let me know, okay? I don't want to like I want it to be fun. I want to give good content, right? Yeah. Maybe I should play some GTA RP or something, man. I need to RP a little bit. Be a paladin. You must be a good Yu-Gi-Oh player. Your weakness is reading. Dude, I used to be an omega good Yu-Gi-Oh card reader. It'll be fun. Just don't F this up for me, you little shit. What the fuck are you on about, man? I'm asking for you to brand me up, you little bitch. Listen, man. I want to do my best, but you gotta train me somehow. I don't know how to play this. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life, man. I never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life. And you actually are a bad influence. You made me start cursing, man. I used to never curse, but there was a day I was playing PUBG with Makana. He's like, Savix, you gotta curse more, man. You're too weak. And I started cursing. Dude, now I curse all the time. It's bad. I need to go back to my old ways. Makana corrupted me. You should curse? No, man. Cursing is bad. D&D good shit? Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to play, but I don't want to ruin it, like I said. I don't want to ruin it for the boys. Oh, the YouTube also demonetizes you if you curse. Anyways, Red Paladin comments. Okay, sure. What do you have to say? Young Luster, hello. Back to the content. What else is there to talk about? Nothing. I'm just watching for reaction. Oh, I'm pretty much done talking about it, man. I do feel like I should post on the forum. Level Odin was saying that if you post on forum, they actually read it. But I'm kind of baffled. Like I made 2 videos for them. I made a little PowerPoint. Savix Paladin. That doesn't even come up. I made a PowerPoint for them, right? Because usually when I listen Or I like to listen. Maybe I'm different, man. I made a video, the final redemption for Paladin. Hello. This was literally for Blizzard. I don't think they watched it, man. I posted like everything. 13-minute video. They can literally play this while driving or working out. I like to listen to stuff, right? When I work out or drive, I like to listen to stuff. But Blizzard said they get the best feedback from forums. Dude, who the hell has time to go on forum? Like, I never go on the forum. Chat, type 1 in the chat if you go on the forum. Type 2 if you never go on the forum. Okay, maybe type 2 if you watch YouTube or Wowhead for information. Dude, who goes to forums, man? Okay. Maud, you don't go to the forum.
Savix rules a 32 with his dice. Savix thought it was a good rule. However, Mkana was quick with ruining his motivation, as rolling a 32 would mean being fed to the dragon. What a shame.
What the hell is this Taco Bell sound, man? Post on forum. Only you can save red. I would like to... Can you link me the forum page where I could write the feedback? Is that a possibility? I can read. I'm not a WoW. I know, but you did not go on WoW forum. You're pretending, dude. You did not go on the WoW forums. Post on forum. You can handle it. You have to okay, link me the forum chat. Anyone have the forum page? Maybe I could write something up. I would like to talk about auras and maybe getting Sacred Shield. I don't want any... Dude, they could take away Water Glory. I'd rather have Sacred Shield. I'm serious on that. Okay. Excellent. I'll now start to level my ret from 60 with good news and hope it's delivered upon. Any chance mages have rework and Unholy DK Super Strain, I would love it. I think if any class needs a next update, I think it's Enhanced Shaman. I think Enhanced Shaman sucks cock. The biggest cock. They've been just slurping that for years, man. I feel bad for Enhanced Shamans. Dude, mages, you guys are like the loved sons. Come on. Good red beta forum everyone has. You've touched everyone's feedback. But plate wearing warrior have nothing like mobility is okay. Did I read that correctly? But the plate wearing warrior having rogue like mobility is okay. At last, it only took 5 years since BFA release. Bruh, why are you asking for feedback now? There are 30,000 posts on red feedback over the past 4 years of the forum. Okay, this is not the way to come, man.
Savix was enjoying playing Dungeons and Dragons with M'Connell. He was also enjoying eating Taco Bell while playing.
Dude,
too bad his D character was dead, so he was forced to spectate.
I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Wait, if I die in Dungeons and Dragons, I have to spectate? Wait, you could die forever? Wait, if you die forever, you're dead? Oh, shit, man. Okay, dude, I should play Dungeons and Dragons with you guys. I don't want to go in there as a complete noob. I want to have a little bit of knowledge, man. Having said, Red deserves this after beaten down in PvE world for many expansions in a row. Yeah, I mean, they're trying now. I don't think we should come off like that, right? How do I type in here, though? Oh, okay, I can log in. Hold on, let me see. Why can't I log in? I'm pressing log in and it doesn't. You gotta make a post, bro, at least 600 words. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean 600 words? Okay, now I'm on. Okay. Am I about to write a forum post on stream? Do I want to do that? How do I even reply? Look at this. Holy shit, red is bad. How to fix red? You're in luck. Top right. Ah, dude, I've never. Okay, what do I say, chat? What do I say? Hello, Savix, my dear friend. I hope you're doing well. I wish you a great stream. Now I'm going to go back and laughing. Okay, yo, Insanic. Love you, man. Enjoy your laughs, okay? Are you being attacked? No, I'm not being attacked. I'm not being attacked. As a long time WoW player, I'm very glad to hear these changes, as well as you guys understanding the situation of Retribution Paladin. I'll get to the points. I think for survivability, instead of buffing, instead of continuing to buff our heals, I think we should. How about considering bringing back Sacred Shield? If we do absurd amount of healing, absurd amount of healing, it doesn't look good to. How do I write this in a way? If you do absurd amount of healing, it doesn't look good to any of the players. We shouldn't be healing much as healers, as well as players will be upset that we are healing too much. As for mobility, just bring back a long arm of the law, 45% movement speed, as well as judgment being on 4 to 5 second CD. Plus burden of guilt, applying slow as we judgment. This is nothing new. This is all from the past expansions. They randomly got removed when we got introduced to Divine Steed and Legion. I'm just trying to write a short summary. What did that guy say? Oh shit. 45% movement speed with uptime is ridiculous, so nope. This is nothing new, Knight. We had this. Like this is what we had. We literally had this. Wrote passive in German. Okay. I talked about mobility. I talked about defensive. I also want to add that bubble. Is there a way to make this? Okay, we can. Savix running the forum. I'm dying. Dude, you're scaring me, chat. I think I should write this off stream, chat. Survivability, stacking, bloat. No, you're doing good. You're gonna forget. I'll post the video too. Okay. What if I just post a video and you guys all just upvote it? I literally cover all of this in the video, and this is a repeated cycle, chat. I literally talk about all of this. Hello, my
This
name is
video.
Savix. This is for the devs out there. I know you guys are working hard hours, sweating, stressing, trying to make the game good for World of Warcraft. I appreciate it. I have something for the Red Paladins. This is coming deep from our hearts. So hopefully you guys have the time to listen to this short slideshow I made on stream. It's a little scuffed, but bear with me. Okay. Next slide, how we fell in love with the class. Let's be honest, in any MMOs, people choose that one class, fall in love with it, and they continue playing it because it's an MMO. You immerse yourself with your character. I started off as a rogue and warrior. However, along BC and Wrath, I changed my main to Paladin because I saw my brother playing it, and the class couldn't be slowed. It looked amazing. A juggernaut melee that couldn't be stopped, just charging in and beating people up. So I chose Red, and I've been making content for Red Paladins 13 years. And this next page, it's a lot. I'll probably hide my cam for this so I can show you everything. This is what we had before Legion. Let's start with Emancipate. Every time you use it, you have to come out of any slows or roots. Clemency, we had 2 freedom, 2 blessing of protection. I don't know if you everything. We loved the 2 freedom. And we had Long Arm of the Law, which improved our movement.
Oh my god! 2 freedoms! Long Arm of the Law! Oh my goodness!
45% for 3 seconds. Or you can choose Pursuit of Justice.
Emancipate!
Up and you can be faster.
Oh
On top of
my
that, we combo this with
goodness.
Power Seal. This actually took a lot of skill to seal dance properly.
I'm
and Judgment
about
of
to
Justice gives us
cue,
1% moves.
man.
So if you comboed in Power Seal on Long Arm, we were running 65% almost all the time.
Oh
On top of that,
my
our Judgment
God.
was slow on the target, 50% for 12 seconds. This was amazing. Reds never complained about mobilities when we had this. However, going into Legion, they removed all of this and we got 1 Steed of Shame, aka Divine Steed. And I had to make a lot of videos pushing to get Steed as baseline because at that time, the devs put the Steed as a talent and we didn't have it as a baseline, which made no sense.
Bro, do you know how furious I was? The Paladins had to thank me. We used to not have Steed as a baseline. We had to talent into just to get 1. Holy, that made me so upset. They took away all the mobility, gave us a 1 Steed.
No sense. Paladins were looked upon as a class that couldn't
As
be
a
slowed.
talent.
But going into Legion, that just changed. I guess you guys had a vision to really push the Steed of Shame, aka Divine Steed. However, I don't think it was worth losing all these beautiful abilities for a copy of Speed of Light, which was one of the 3 choices here. Long Arm of the Law,
Look at that. Speed of Light is just a nerve version of Steed, chat.
Pursuit of Justice, or Speed of Light. And nobody chose Speed of Light because it was on a long cooldown, and it's just a little getaway, right? Where you can choose constant movement speed every 5 seconds, which Judgment was on a 5 second. But you guys really pushed for that melee, Crusader, Red Paladin, so our Judgment became 12-second cooldown, and it can be shortened to 10 or 9 with a lot of haste. Going on to the next page, where we lose that range advantage. Really pushing for that melee concept. We went from Exorcism that was 30 yard to Blade of Justice, which is 12 yard. And on top of that, our slow, one of the slowest classes in the game, now has the longest cooldown to slow people. And it can be cleansed, therefore we can't really catch anything. You guys really took away the reason why a lot of the Red Paladin players played Red, being able to move freely and being mobile. There's a reason why.
God, who is this guy? He's like preaching over
For me,
here.
as a Witcher class, it's just the slowest. And if anyone wants to argue that Reds don't have the worst mobility, I did a video cover of it 5 years ago. Who has the worst mobility? Legion, melee version. I placed in all the classes ranked with slow abilities, speed, gap closers, and breakaways.
It's
And
true. Okay, people say DK is the slowest class. However, DKs can make everyone slow and miserable with them, right? Just chain of eyes, boom, 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 boom. And then you can grip instantly to you. We don't have any, like, closure.
Let's just rank in the lowest, Reds and DK. However, DK, you can also grip people, which is an instant gap closer, and they don't have a cooldown
Thank
for slow, so
you.
they can make the whole team slow.
Dude,
as
who
the
is
Reds.
this guy? He actually knows what he's talking about. Everyone should subscribe to this guy. He's kind of insane.
On the other hand, we have Steed and Freedom. They're both on a GCD. I think Steed should be off GCD so we can use Freedom and Steed combo. But currently, you use Freedom, GCD, Steed, GCD. You already lost a second of the Steed. You only have 2 seconds of the Steed. How far can you get when they purge the Freedom or spell seal it? It's just a miserable experience. And when we had these back in the day, Reds really never complained about mobility. I don't know what this thought process was, taking this all away and giving us a Steed. A worse version of Steed.
I think in their head, they were like, let's add in a Steed, like Diablo. Diablo Steeds are so cool. But Diablo has like a way to enhance the Steed in like different ways. I think Diablo Steeds were super badass, but the WoW version they gave, it's a sad pony. It doesn't do nearly as anything.
Speed of life, in my opinion. We went from a Giga Chad that could be never slowed or kited into a Giga Sword that cannot catch anything and just get memed on as a wheelchair. Big depression. Going into the next page, Red's not really prominent in any field such as CC, mobility, good defensive, doesn't bring MS. What do we really have? So, since we're weak on everything, Blizzard slapped on a bandage, gave us big wing damage, and called it good. I think the design around that is very, very bad. I don't think any class should have this insane.
Yo, I made this 4 months ago. What happened last 2 weeks ago, chat? What happened last 2 weeks ago? Let's see what happened. You ready? You ready, chat? Okay. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened, you know? This is what happened, chat. This is what happened.
To me, and it's super annoying. I'm gonna show it to you and then I'll explain what's going on.
What?
Execution sentence into Big JV. Justicar Vengeance. Obviously, Venruki's not happy from dying to this, and
Red Paladins suck. Red Paladins are so bad.
Dude, I hated people spamming this shit to me. But then, like, yeah, you can just
argue
ground.
it to me. Maybe it's
You can just
not.
ground this, man.
Execution sentence can be grounded.
Dude, yeah, I mean, Ben's a good guy, but he could have pressed grounding right there, right? I won't, like, replay it and dissect the whole thing, but that was the whole thing, chat.
I literally made videos for this for 3 years, man. In this video, I give all the receipts, right? Me talking about everything. I show everything. Damage to one shot. And it's just annoying that Blizzard just keeps giving us one shot damage to fix it. And that's not a fix, right? That's a bad fix. So hopefully they do it right this time, man. Which is the case in Shadowland. Everyone is just one-shotting left and right. I want you to dissect it every millisecond. Dude, there's nothing to dissect. Okay, he's not CC'd. He could have pressed grounding. He has grounding. I'll explain what's going on. Like right there, you see execution right there, and you see a giant, massive hammer falling down. You have 8 seconds to respond to it, right? So I just got upset because you could just ground it, but people like to blame for dying, right? Yeah, whatever, dude. I really wish Blizzard would move away from that. It's not fun for the healers, it's not fun for the players. But this is another topic. Like, of course, healing has to be tuned too. Moving along to this comment. Red Paladins. I don't want to one-shot. I don't want to keep winning. Give me a well-balanced, useless class so I can keep whining about my wheelchair. Little mean comment, but he kind of covered it well. I don't think any class should one-shot. It doesn't take skill, like I said. And being the wheelchair class sucks. We were never a wheelchair. And this young gentleman over here comments, one-shots are subject to tuning. That's temporary. Wheelchair design is forever. A good example is Subtlety Rogue. Even if damage is nerfed, they still bring CC to the table, so they're still invited for setup comps. But Red Paladins, if you guys take away our damage, nobody wants this class. Because what do we really bring? We have 1 stun on a 1-minute cooldown. We have no mobility. Our defensive is trash, which I'll cover soon. Doesn't bring MS. Almost every class has MS in PvP now. We just have that big damage window. We're like a glass cannon that can't really move well. It's a sad design. The next expansion, which I was super excited for, maybe potentially seeing our mobility but you guys mentioned that the core design will be around consecration. And I don't think we were too happy. And I'm sorry if we weren't excited for the talents. I know you guys must have put a lot of time and thought into it, but this is how everyone sees the talent. Oh my
Savix,
god.
Nice, but you've done this every expansion. Your talents suck balls, Savix. The left side of the ret tree is all consecration. The entire talent, your prop paladin, you gotta make a big deal out of it. If you don't...
If I don't, the expansion goes out like this, and all Reds have to suffer. So I'm speaking for all the Reds. Please add the fundamental movement mobilities back. I beg you.
Zarya always complains about mages every expansion. That class is the most broken fucking thing in the
Dude, this is so true. Like, listen to this, okay? Listen to this. Beg you.
Zarya always complains about mages every expansion. That class is the most broken fucking thing in the universe. That shit is always...
Dude, Zarya, man. Oh my goodness. I love the guy, but dude. There was a post. Let me try to find it. Asmon Gold. On the post, like, Red Paladin's getting changes. He's like, please give Frost Mages changes. Dude. Mages, you see mages in AWC all the time, man. You never see Red Paladins in AWC. Come on, dude. Come on. And then this one too, man. When Asmil commented, Red Paladin has the current highest death rates, right? In PvE and PvP. There's a 5-minute bubble chat. And then he says, this isn't the class. And then someone had to lay down the truth. Thanks. Shut your ass up, man. Oh my god, dude. Frost mages suck. I think Frost mages, dude, they're on the same level as Reds, man. I don't think they're... Reds not the best, but Frost mages, subjectively, I think they do a little bit better, man. I don't know.
always busted, okay? Red's been a wheelchair for 7 years. Go out there and fucking... You're not even asking for that much.
Are we asking for too much, Blizzard? I hope I'm not. And thank you for watching the video if you are. I hope you guys are. Alright, going into our last bit. Did they even watch? I honestly think Halinka watched the last 2 videos I made. We're almost done. I'm so sorry for keeping... I think that's why we got this whole thing, chat. I'm not even kidding. I think Halinka watches my videos still, man. The solo key thing, he literally took everything I said. Literally took everything I said. I said make specs have each rating, and he took that. A top percentage of the spec only, and he did that. I feel like he does watch mine at least, outside of everyone else. And especially Frost mages have the capability of doing well if you're good enough, but they still suck. Red isn't capable of doing anything, sucking cock and balls, alley, and drinking and slurping rotten cum off the dumpster. Well said, McConnell. Well said, man. It's just you gotta work on the game to make it super good. Hopefully Dragonflight pops off. Thank you for working hard. I appreciate it. In fact, I've been giving away Dragonflight expansions on my stream every day because I want everyone to try it. I'm not dying, right? Okay. And hopefully this one's a success. Okay, last page. Thank you for adding Divine Protection back. Shield of Vengeance was really, really bad. We needed this. Now we can choose from Divine Protection or Shield of Vengeance. Amazing. And earlier, I talked about a part where we said we had the worst defenses, correct? And I have 2 examples to show you.
Of the classes of the game that are very clearly at lower level defenses, everyone else off the top of my head is Red Paladin, is Old Frost Paladin, is there one on this list. It's also 100 increase, and I don't think any of the classes anywhere close to those. People doing boss,
yeah, it's even in PvE. Like, they realize that, and now they're talking about it, right?
Sorry, I sped it up. I just want to show you guys fast. PvP as well. I'm going to call it shield of paper because it's literally a paper. In reality, when you see somebody burst, you pop a defensive and it equals out, correct? And here I pop shield of vengeance where it goes through instantly. I end up having to bubble. This is the case in almost every single game. I pop shield of vengeance.
Oh,
and
I
sped it
hate
up.
this.
Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Shield of paper, chat. It's already gone. That's my wall, by the way. Now I'm dead. I have to bubble. And bubble is a 5-minute cooldown versus a 2-minute, 3-minute cooldown. I don't think this equals out well at all. The design
It does
is wrong.
not.
On top of that, divine shield can be shattered throne or dispelled by priest. So thank you for adding divine protection back. I think it's a bug right now. Please tell me it's a bug. It used to be here. You could choose some shield of vengeance to divine protection. Now maybe because of that, we don't become the main kill target in RPG and arena. Next we have cleanse toxin. I think it should be revamped 100%. I have an example here. You see
I really want them to change this.
I'm poisoned. I press cleanse. 8-second cooldown. Rogue touches me again. I'm instantly poisoned. I think if I use cleanse toxin, we shouldn't be poisoned again for at least 2 to 3 seconds. This is not asking for too much.
Yes.
Because against rogues, there's literally zero reason to use
No
cleanse.
poison. Like I press cleanse to get away, and then he just poisons me right away. It's like, dude, why do I even press this button? It's a waste of a global. What my video? Not this one. Wait, actually, I want to show you guys another shield of paper. Look at this. Ready? Look at this shot. Literally start of the game. Because of cases like this. Evoker runs us over. I see him bursting. I press Shield of Vengeance. Him about to burst. I pop Shield of Vengeance. And I'm just dead. Like, how is that a defensive cooldown, man? I hate that. I literally hate that, man. It's so stupid.
Right away, so fast. And lastly, this is not major, but it would be nice if you could take off GCD from our auras. You see how everything's on a GCD when I pop them? So say I'm in Devotion Aura, and I'm popping Freedom into Steed, into Crusade Aura. That is 3 GCD, and I don't know what to say compared to Warriors. Their stances are much better. I don't think we can argue about that. It's way better.
True.
And it's on a separate GCD. It has its own GCD, which is so nice. Auras don't do half of what they could do. It's on a miserable GCD, and this has gone way too long. I think they should be on a separate GCD Blizzard. And that's pretty much it. I do have
Who is in charge of the Red Paladin, man?
on my side. I don't know if you guys will trust this websites, but Paladin, they're not doing too hot. This is a list of EFA through Shadowland. And Reds, they've never been...
Yep. Reds don't get brought to raid. Reds don't go to AWC. I heard they're doing better in PV right now, though. They're still not brought to PV? Why not? Remove bubble from GCD. I would love if they remove bubble GCD. I hate bubble being on a GCD, man.
Doing too hot. And it sucks playing this class. Please, change the fundamentals. Give us constant damage back. You can take away the wing burst. Give us back at least Pursuit of Justice, or bring back Long Arm of the Law, the buffed version.
Honestly, chat, I think I should just post this video, and I think you guys should all upvote it. I think I just post this video. I literally cover everything. And I should say, watch it in times 2 while driving or working out. It's a quick video. I try to make it short as possible for them to see it. Instead of typing it, I think this is better.
It's a 20% with 2-second version.
Dude, I'm not gonna write. Okay, McConnell, you're better at this. You write it, man.
It just doesn't add up well. So for the people that don't know, they give us Long Arm back.
Listen, man. I'm a WoW player. I can't read or write. I'm Korean. You do it, McConnell. You just take everything I said and you post it on the forum. And then I'll share with the boys, okay? You have to do it, man.
For 2 seconds.
Listen, man. I made videos years to fight for this. It's your turn, man. I can't, bro. I'm banned. Why'd you get banned, you idiot? What did you do? Why are you banned?
Judgment was a 10-second cooldown, when it used to be 45 seconds for 3 seconds on a 5-second cooldown. That makes sense. Also the cooldown on Hand of Hindrance, maybe reduce that, or just give us burden of guilt back. That would be so nice, and I would love you guys. Also, Empower Seal takes a lot of skill. I love this ability as well. But majorly...
Okay, can you... you fucking idiot. Okay, can you just type something to me, and then I'll copy paste it? How about that? You type it, I copy paste it, dude.
Constant damage instead of wing, and...
You have to do it, man.
Please.
You have to do it. I can't do it.
Trying your best to make everyone happy.
I can't do it. I'm a WoW player. I'm Korean. You're American, dude. You gotta do it, man.
Super stressful. So thank you guys. I appreciate it a lot. If you guys did watch, thank you. If you haven't, I guess I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, have a wonderful day. This is just where all the Red Paladins are coming from, and deep inside our heart. We don't want to be memed on as a wheelchair. Please consider taking this seriously.
Okay, how about this? I won't stream too long today because I got an interview to catch at like 11 a.m. after that, I'm gonna have dinner with my family, and then I'll review this video, and I'll type down the pinpoint. I'll try to make it short as possible so they read, but I'll have this on the side. If I do it on stream, I'm gonna spend all day typing this chat. So I'll do it off stream, because I want to add in like the bubble part. I don't want 5-minute bubble as our main cooldown. I don't think it should be a GCD. Every other classes don't have it on GCD. There's a lot to talk about. So I want to cover it well. Like this could be our final chance, right? If you have any input though, McConnell, like put it in the DM and maybe I can include that, okay? Yeah, that's the best I can do, chat. That's the best I can do. Love you too. Let's get weird.
Savage should write and say on Reds. Let's go mobile what among us day 6. Let's go mobile what among us day 6. Let's go mobile what among us day 6. Let's go mobile what among us day 6.
I hate Among Us now, dude. You should do this live You think I should do this live content? How about this? I write it up. Tomorrow I stream, I read it in front of you guys, and I let you guys have to like help upvote it though. This is literally our final stand. This is for the future of our generation, chat. We're trying to save Red Paladins. This is our final, okay? So tomorrow, I'll have it written down, I'll read it in front of the class, and then I'll share it with you guys, okay? Read your stream title. What's my stream title? Red is getting a rework, writing our final stand right now. Our world will echo through the ages. Mom, go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. What do you mean that was a lie? Shut your ass up. You didn't come here for that, man. You did not come here for that. I didn't lie. I didn't change the title, man. Let me write it off stream, chat. It will be better. I promise it'll be better if I write it off stream. If I write it on stream, I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't think it'll come out as good as... Vanguard's thought on the red changes.
Welcome to the smartest decision you've ever made.
Oh shit, yo, Vanguard's look a little different. He shaved his head or what?
Smartest thing you've ever done. If you're sitting there wondering, you should already know, but if you're sitting there wondering, is this going to be worth it or not? Buckle the fuck up. This is the smartest thing you've ever done, because this is the first time, so I'm going to lay down all...
Yo, Vanguard's is looking good.
All of my knowledge in the world.
Wait, did he get a race change too or what? He looks different.
This is going to be about business. Everything I know about making money. So the way this came around was I was convincing yet another person to not go to university. I have convinced, well, I don't know about that.
Chat, I'm not watching. It's a fucking 8-hour video about Red Paladins. I'm not watching an 8-hour video about Red Paladins. If it's a 5-minute or 10-minute, I'd watch it. But 8-hour about Red Paladins, dude, there's no way I'm watching that. Whew, I love your YouTube videos, homie. Top tier content plus humor. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it, PPC, man.